If you're looking to purchase a camera, then this is the video for you, especially if you're a fitness content creator. I am adding on to the list of top 5 cameras that I made the video right here. Make sure you go watch that after, because this is a new video I'm making mostly because 3 cameras have come out in the 4th quarter of this year that I feel like I really need to add onto this list. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Going into the number 1 spot, it's a Sony a6700. This camera is amazing for 1400 bucks. Yes, that is a decent amount of money, but you get a lot in this camera. One, it's a really good solid hybrid camera. So if you're shooting video or pictures, you get the best of both worlds in this camera. It is an APS-C sensor. So what that means compared to a full frame sensor, which is a bit more expensive, which I will get into shortly. That's in the number 3 spot that I recommend. But the APS-C sensor does have a worse low light performance, but it's not that much of an issue. And this camera is small, compact. It is an upgrade to its basically older cameras, the a6400, a6600. Those are 2 high quality cameras too that I recommend you check out the used market for those, because those are pretty pricey still, but you can find the deal on eBay. But if you want the best of the best, the a6700 seriously takes the cake. It has a viewfinder too, so if you want to shoot pictures in daylight, you know, that little viewfinder that you look through cameras comes included in that camera. It does have the flip out screen that you really need if you're a fitness content creator. If you're a vlogger too, this camera is a really solid camera for vloggers. And if you ever want to do live streams, you can live stream on this camera. I heard really good reviews. It doesn't overheat as much as other cameras, so this is the way to go. So moving on to number 2, this is not a camera. This is the iPhone 15 Pro that comes out this year in a couple days. You might be watching this, it's already released. I don't know the exact camera specs, but I do know that iPhone 15s are not to be slept on. If you have a 14 Pro, you're really shining, because the iPhone 15 Pro has a cinematic mode as far as video. So like that, you can shoot some really crispy quality, and it's right in your phone. You don't need to purchase an additional camera. But if you do have an iPhone 10, iPhone 11, an older phone, you should definitely consider upgrading, mostly because the iPhone 15, not only is it a solid camera, but it's really the brains of your social media posting. There's times where I'm posting on my iPhone 12. This is iPhone 12 mini. I downgraded mostly because I wanted to try out the size on this phone. It's really cool, by the way, but it gets really slow on me. It doesn't shoot the best video, doesn't shoot the best pictures as well. And it frustrates me sometimes. Sometimes my phone lags and I need to either turn it off or just let it sit for a couple minutes and think. But that's where the iPhone 15 comes in. Also, I heard that a USB-C is going to be implemented finally on iPhones. What that means is the lightning port right here is going to change from lightning to USB-C. So like that, you can import footage on an SD card, buy an adapter straight into your iPhone and post on social media. So I'm excited to see if that's how it's going to work, and I'm really stoked for that. Enough of the iPhone and the a6700. Going on to number 3, and this one's one that I'm really excited for. This 3rd camera just came out. I have the A7C, and they just released the A7C II. So what that means is basically it has really minor upgrades that make a huge difference. Like, I know they're finally implementing the AI features that the new Sony cameras have. That makes it extremely easy to shoot video and photo because of the artificial intelligence that the camera has inside the chips and all that good stuff. It does shoot better pictures and better video. This camera runs you $2,200, but this is a solid camera. So comparing number 3 to number 1, which is the Sony a7C II compared to the a6700, which camera would I pick? If I'm getting into the camera game and I don't own any camera, I think I would go for the a6700. Mostly because of its price. I can go ahead and use the extra 800 bucks to go ahead and buy some other accessories, whether it be lighting, a microphone, or even a new lens. But if I do want to shoot more than just fitness content, I think I would go for the long-term investment of the a7C II, if I'm being completely honest. But that's an 800 buck difference, so make sure you think about that. But if these cameras are out of your price range, make sure you watch my first video right here on the top 5 cameras that I recommend for content creators. I go over more budget-friendly options and mostly more into detail about the cameras and why I choose those. If you want more content creation tips, make sure you like and subscribe. I do one-on-one coaching, so make sure you fill out the form down below. I make sure I give you all really good deals as far as consulting and just help as far as content creation as well. Take care and see you in the next video, and stay blessed.